tuna chuanin function of function inverse trigonometric differentiation kan zir dona formula proof dan tak chuna kina kan la enanga class pa nga anga te tuna chuanin formula man dan ka kan en phot don ani formula kan zir ho kha n let le photi langin d by dx x power n to nxn minus 1 nx to the power n minus 1 and yeah d by dx e power x to e power x d by dx e power x to e power x log a d by dx log x to 1 by x d by dx root x ka 1 by 2 root x d by dx 1 by x ka minus 1 by x squared ten ita kabaka khan trigonometry ho d by dx sin x to cos x d by dx cos x ka minus sin x d by dx tan x ka sec square x d by dx cosec x ka minus cosec x cot x d by dx sec x to sec x tan x d by dx cot x ka minus cosec square x minus omna le square omna ka clear threat chian turani kan tita ti chuan inverse trigonometry chuan tai langin sin inverse of x kan differentiate chuan 1 by root 1 minus x square tinita x a hian pom se tilaya hianin adanglam vezel donani tiangche chuan cos inverse su minus 1 by root 1 minus x square sin inverse le cos inverse danglam na chu minus le plus a chu hian nita cos inverse a minus ania chuan abak zonga chuin lang vekta heta differentiation pa ga ya trigonometry a negative kan nei na khan inverse a po negative ka chu kan nei vek don thawani tan inverse an leilangin d by dx tan inverse x su 1 by 1 plus x square ani leta tingche chon cot inverse ne nei nang lenga adanglam na tur chu minus so ni le don ni minus 1 by 1 plus x square d by dx cot x akha negative ani ta point negative ani le d by dx cosec inverse x so minus 1 by modulus of x root over x square minus 1 le d by dx sec inverse x so 1 by modulus of x root x square minus 1 cosec inverse le sec inverse chu kan mang tam don lo ni kan man ber tur chu 1 atanga 4 sin inverse cos inverse tan inverse le cot inverse hi kan problem aron lang tam ber tur ani dona kha kan threat chian ngai sin inverse le cos inverse so a formula na nga negative a chi danglama tan inverse le cot inverse po negative chi na danglama ni it's one problem a lot tai lang ni differentiate sin inverse of x square with respect to x sin inverse x square sin inverse kan lo nei ta let y is equal to sin inverse x square lo ti taila both side differentiate la dy by dx both side akan da d by dx both side akan da lo ni so ti chuan ta hian in sin inverse ni ta ni sin inverse x square kha chu function of function ang tho khani ta sin inverse ni x square sang ni ta function of function lo ni ta sin inverse differentiate chuan in sin inverse 1 by root 1 minus x square ti lo ni ta x aya khan x square yum ida don ti na ni mai ta ani chuan 1 by root 1 minus kan x tur chu x square ti chuan x square hi sang ni differentiate lenga x square differentiate chuan x power n again nx to the power n minus 1 2x to the power 2 minus 1 2 minus 1 ka 1 ani wangin 2x power 1 ti na ni me chu 2x ti chuan numerator multiply chuan x into 2x into 1 to 2x x square to x power 4 2x by 1 minus x power 4 tina dan sin inverse x square lo nita sin inverse function pakhatania x square function pakhatani buka patni anga kan kaltir ngai ta ne sin inverse i differentiate ai hi lo nita 1 by root 1 minus x square x I x square danga x square differentiate lenga 2x ten khan number 2 differentiate cot inverse of root x and let tai langin let y equal to cot inverse root x d by dx both side tai la dy by dx equal to d by dx cot inverse root x tapo hian cot inverse differentiate lengai ta ni cot inverse can differentiate chuan minus 1 by 1 plus x square tinita cot inverse x so minus 1 by 1 plus x square ta chuan x aya tila hianin root x ida don tinita minus 1 by 1 plus x square x aya ala chuang root x ang kandanga ti chuan cot inverse differentiate zauta root x differentiate lengai ta root x differentiate chuan d by dx root x ka 1 by 2 root x din ka 1 by 2 root x ti chuan hi root x square chu x ani mai ta minus 1 by 2 root x 1 plus x 2 root x ila masanga 1 plus root x square chu 1 plus x hi bracket turani chan chu 2 root x yan mi tram pan hi multiply fangin ti chuan problem dang en le tai langin differentiate log cos inverse x to the power 4 with respect to x. Let y equal to log cos inverse x power 4. Differentiating both sides with respect to x log taila d by dx both side taila dy by dx equal to d by dx log cos inverse x square. Ta hianin function sang in zoom khom lo ni ta ni log kania chu mi zo cos inverse ni chu mi zo x power 4 log mga differentiate cos inverse mga differentiate x power 4 differentiate le tur pathum min zo malo ni ta log differentiate ta lang in log kan differentiate chun 1 by ti khani ta 1 by x log x 1 by x ti chun a hnuai kan da tur chu ala chuang zong cos inverse x power 4 hi mi don ta ni ti chuan log do ta chuan cos inverse kan nei le ta cos inverse kan differentiate chuan minus 1 by root 1 minus x squared ti ni ta cos inverse x chu minus 1 by root 1 minus x squared ani chuan kan x ai ronom tur tilai ronom tur chu x power 4 hi ni ta ni la chuang kha ti chuan minus 1 by 1 minus x to the power 4 squared ti na so next x power 4 differentiate le dona x power 4 chu x power n angin nxn minus 1 4x to the power 4 minus 1 chu 4x cube ti na lo ni don ta chon chung lam ho multiply la 4x cube into minus 1 into 1 chu minus 4x cube ti na lenga doi lam panga x power 4 square to x power 8 ti na ni dona chung ho multiply minus 4x cube cos inverse x power 4 ila 1 minus x power 4 square to x power 8 ti khan kha dy by dx kan nei chu ni ta ni chu problem danga kalyam if y is equal to tan inverse cos root x find dy by dx ta hian tan inverse kan nei le ta ni tan inverse differentiate chuan 1 by 1 plus x square ti ni ta 1 by 1 plus x square kan x chu cos root x ni la thunga 1 by 1 plus x square ti chuan cos aronom le ta ni cos differentiate chuan minus sin x ti ni ta kan bracket ang minus ani wangin minus sin kan x tur chu root x kha this one root aron lang le ta root x differentiate chuan 1 by 2 root x ni le root x differentiate chuan 1 by tan inverse chu 1 by 1 plus x square kan x chuan tan inverse atanga la chuang zong cos differentiate chuan minus sin x ti ni x chuan ti lai la chuang zong ka chuan cos do chuan root x differentiate anga root x 1 by 2 root x ti khan ti chuan chunglam panga hian 1 into minus sin root x into 1 chu minus sin root x doilam panga 2 root x da masanga 1 plus cos root x square chu cos square root x in kan da thaya chunglam 1 minus sin root x into 1 chu minus sin root x 2 root x da masanga hi 1 plus cos root x square chu cos square root x 2 kha eta cos le angle in kara da lu turani kha ma kon kan soi to le tan inverse cot x chi hilowen le tai langin trigonometry ve ve ni ta maro chu ta hian chu na danglam ma mi kha ni don telawani kan hriat tur chu upon so ka hian inverse oma achung so ka trigonometrical function pa ngai om chuan achung zo kha pon ne ne in ang thei tur ani tena tan inverse ni chuan achunga ko ta hi tana da theina kan nei am chan chu tan inverse tan x kha x ani ta inverse trigonometry kan zir to kha ti chuan cot x chu tan pi by 2 minus x ti kha kan nei ani ta cot chu tana kan convert thei ni chu ani corresponding ani correlative kan ti hawa ka cot chu tana cot tan kan ti hawa ka sec chu cosec cos chu cosine cos chu sine sine chu cos ka tiang zel khan a correlative form na hawa kan convert thei zel ta ti chuanin he cot hi tan pi by 2 minus x in kan thlak ma so tan inverse tan chu tan inverse tan x kha x lo ni ta tan inverse le tan kha kan labo thei tin ani chu ti chuan inverse trigonometry a formula kan zer to kha x tan inverse le tan khai lak bo chon pi by 2 minus x so ron chung to ti chuan hi kan differentiate don ta dy by dx pi by 2 differentiate chon constant ani wangin 0 ni me ya chuan x differentiate chon 1 ani ta minus 1 dx by dx kha 1 ani ta ti chuan dy by dx chu minus 1 ni ta ni chu tan inverse cot x ania cot khat tan ai thak theya tan inverse tan pi by 2 minus x tan inverse le tan ila bawanga pi by 2 minus x ron chokanga I differentiate chon pi by 2 to 0 x to 1 tina tiang ho te hi ti hian tiang khani kan chok thei ta ni sin inverse cos x to cos khap sin pi by 2 minus x ani thak thei ta tiang che chuan cos inverse sin x ani chuan he sin hi cos ai thak thei cos pi by 2 minus x pi by 2 minus theta kha kan mangzel thei tina ni chu sec inverse le cosec po correlative ani wangin cosec to sec ai thak thei ta cot inverse tan po kha cot ai thak thei ta ni he x ai hian 2x emo x square emo eng po ram thei ta kha chu ati dan ka chu kan thiam thawanga le inverse kha chung zo kom ta ge thung se om ve thung ta se ma mi a khan inverse kha pon zo ko ma tuna chuan inverse kha chung zo ka mi ni thung ta se kiang nge kan ti ta kan inverse ya chung zo kom chuan differentiate pa nga yang a differentiate phot tur ani chuan dy by dx cos su I differentiate on minus sin an ta x a chon tan inverse differentiate on 1 by 1 plus x square ani meta hi value is on chuangai ta ni sin tan inverse x kha inverse trigonometry a khan kan soi to a sin tan inverse x su tan inverse kha chu perpendicular by base tin ani meta tan inverse kan ti chuan tan inverse perpendicular by base tina ti chuan tan inverse kha sin inverse ai thlak ton chuan sin kha chu perpendicular by hypotenuse ani ta tan inverse kha sin inverse ai thlak don chuan sin inverse perpendicular by hypotenuse so sin le sin inverse kha hi loin ang don ta perpendicular by hypotenuse tin ani don ta ti chuan tan inverse x kan ti chuan tan inverse kha perpendicular by base ani wangin perpendicular to x tina p by b x hi p by b tina ni dona x to x by 1 tina lo nenga p chuan x atlukanga base chuan in 1 base kha 1 nenga p to x ani chuan hypotenuse su Pythagoras theorem mangin base square plus perpendicular square root over kha ni meta 1 plus x square 1 square plus x square ti chuan sin tan inverse x chuan in sin inverse ha perpendicular by hypotenuse atluka chu perpendicular by hypotenuse lo ni don ta perpendicular to x ani hypotenuse 1 plus x square root over 1 plus x square lo nia sin tan inverse x aya kha x by perpendicular by hypotenuse ka mang don ani chu x by root 1 plus x square ti chuan tilai hi so thale loka inverse ye chung zo ka rim chuan sin tan inverse ani chon tan inverse ka sin inverse ai thak angai ta ni sin tan inverse sin inverse ai na in ai ngai ta tan chu perpendicular by base alo ni ta ani chuan sin inverse su perpendicular by hypotenuse alo ni don ta ti chuan sin tan inverse x chuan in perpendicular by hypotenuse atluk don tin ani he tan inverse of x kan theta kha ni ta he theta chu tan inverse x ania angle kha ti chuan sin theta chu perpendicular by hypotenuse alo ni ta ni chu ti chuan tilai hian lut le tai langin root 1 plus x square le 1 plus x square kan multiply don ta root 1 plus x square into 1 plus x square root 2 power 1 by 2 tin ani ta so nei power 1 anta power 1 by 2 le power 1 a base sum multiply i multiply chuan a power plus sam 1 plus x square to the power 1 by 2 plus 1 hi 1 by 2 power ania hi power 1 anta i multiply bang ni plus anga ti chuan 1 by 2 plus 1 to power 3 by 2 lo ta isi milanga 1 plus 2 by 2 ti chu 3 by 2 kha achodan thung tur chu ne me pakhat ti le langin if y is tan sin inverse 2x find dy by dx na china miang che kan differentiate le phota tan ni differentiate chuan 6 square lo ni ta 6 square x aya sin inverse 2x into sin inverse differentiate chuan 1 by root 1 minus x square tin kan x to 2x into 2x ka differentiate le aya 2x differentiate chuan 2 this one second verse 6 square sin 2x in ngai ta ni 6 square sin 2x chu sin inverse 2x chu hi upon mi second divine hi second verse hi thak ngai ta ti chuan sin ka chu perpendicular by hypotenuse lo nia sec ai thak don awangin sec chu hypotenuse by base lo ni le ta ti chuan sin ka perpendicular by hypotenuse ani wangin sin inverse 2x ani chuan sin inverse p by h ani equal to la p to 2x h to 1 ti na lo ni don ta ani chuan base hriat angai ta ni base to root over hypotenuse square minus perpendicular square to turanta 1 minus 2x square to 4x square it's one second verse chuan hypotenuse by base ani don hypotenuse 1 by base root 1 minus x to the power 4 ani don ta hianin sec square ani wangin hypotenuse by base akha is square angai ta ni chu hypotenuse 1 alo nia base to root 1 minus 4x square alo ta is square anga into h 2 into 1 to 2 2x square to 4x square tin alo nia hi square chon root thing cancel anga root abawanga 1 minus 4x square lo nia into 2 by root 1 minus 4x square chuan hi root le root lo multiply chuan power 3 by 2 pai kan ti to kha 1 minus 4x square to the power 3 by 2 ni don ta ni chu